Pan. I'm the director of Dance in the Parks, and I'm here with one of our dancers, Craig B. Miller. He is back for a second year, although not a second consecutive year.
Yeah.
You danced for us in 2010.
Yes.
About 3 seconds after moving to Chicago.
Yes, literally.
How did we meet?
I was taking a ballet class at Joel Hall, and then you were like, "Hey, you, what are you doing?"
Right. And turns out you were free.
Yes.
Because you just moved here. Good. Awesome. So that was 3 years ago. What have you been doing since then?
Well, I danced 2 years for NSI Chicago Dance.
Nice.
1 year I was a performing apprentice, and the next year I was a company member.
Okay.
This is my first year as a freelance artist here.
So fun.
It's so fun. Yeah, I've been pretty fortunate. I really haven't had to audition for anything because I've met so many people find me friends. So.
And I always have the most delightful things to say about him. So tell them to call me, and I'll be like, yes, he's wonderful.
Yes, you're on the list.
Okay, done.
On the resume.
References. Got it.
Yeah, so I just did a performance with Chicago Dance Crash, and that was an interesting process, about 6 months of rehearsal and cultivating a show, which was very interesting.
Yeah.
And then
and their shows are for real.
They're for real.
Yeah.
Like
evening like acrobatics and lots of
I had heavy boxes and I had to jump off of said boxes.
Yeah.
It was really cool. And then I just did Chicago Repertory Ballet's second performance.
Right, Rite of Spring.
Rite of Spring. Well, I wasn't in Rite of Spring. Yes.
So where'd you come from, Craig Miller?
I am originally from Southfield, Michigan. I say Detroit here because no one really cares what Southfield is. But
it's just like everybody around here that's like, I'm from Chicago. No, you're from Aurora. It's very close. Yeah, I get it. So around Detroit.
Yes, around Detroit metropolitan area, to be exact.
Correct. Okay, that's cool.
So I started dancing when I was 16. And the arts academy that I had at my high school, which was very fortunate for me to have that experience.
Yeah.
And then I got a scholarship to go to college. Oakland University was where I went.
Nice.
And did 4 years of that, and then trained at Lions Ballet and did contemporary ballet in the Ailey School and every summer. So everywhere, going about being crazy, and then I moved here to this crazy town.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Which is fortunate for us.
Yes.
I feel.
Yes.
All right. So this year, you knew what you were getting into to start with.
Yes.
Because you had done it before.
Yes.
When like, oh no, this will be fun. I don't have anything to do. What? Yeah. But now you knew, and you still said yes.
Yes, I did.
Thanks so much for that.
Well, you know.
What are the differences between first year of just like, God, I love the job, and actually knowing how crazy this is when you come in?
I think one of the differences is that I'm in more pieces. I think I was only in like 2 the first time.
Sure.
And then obviously the growth of the program. So now we're in 7 parks, and we did 4 the first time in 3 years. I think that's pretty amazing.
It's exciting.
And I mean, choreographers are totally different. So we have totally different people working on pieces now.
Yeah. You were in Mary Tisa's piece,
and
right?
I was in Santos' piece.
Oh, right. Got
it. The
Nerd
Herder.
Nerd Herd. Love that piece so much. That's cool. And so this year, you're in a bunch.
Yeah.
You're in Maud Simmons, CTA, Clear the Air.
Yes.
You're in P. Carpenter's As Yet Untitled, whatever that
It
is.
is.
Kaylin's Unchecked. What else am I missing? You're going to be in Robin's piece.
Yeah.
Robin Nicolay. So we're not there yet.
No.
Okay.
The guys are time.
Don't worry. Last 2 days of rehearsal, of course we'll be learning a new piece. It'll be fine.
That's cool.
Of course it will. They're geniuses. It's going to be fine. Yeah, so that's good. Are you enjoying it so far?
Oh yeah, everyone's really nice. And
yeah.
It's really, I like processes like this. I don't like take time like, let's do this.
Yeah, and we don't have time not to do that. So
exactly.
Keep it clicking. I like it. Okay, so we have a very special question that we're asking all of our artists. One of our funders, Jeremy Stewart, thank you, Jeremy, earned the right to ask some questions during an artist interview. And his question, what experience of community happens among dancers when involved in the making of a piece?
Well, I feel like every choreographer is different and does every piece is different.
Sure.
So the approach to the environment is different. But I can say it can be, I'll use this experience for more example. It's very much so working together and being smart and really being accountable for each other. And I feel like anytime that you work with someone, I feel like dancers and artists, we get to know each other better than most people do in their field because you're around each other all the time, and everyone's insane.
Yeah.
So,
sure.
and and the crazy comes out.
Yeah.
Because they ask you to do crazy things.
Yeah.
And you're like, what? Oh,
Sure.
okay.
And you're literally in the same room. Like
Yes.
you don't have an office or a desk and you can go make phone calls. Like you have to be
Yeah.
in the room and do the politics of whatever that room is.
Mhm.
But also like immediately you're touching each other.
Yes.
Immediately.
Like, hi, nice to meet you. So my hand's gonna be on your butt now. You ready for this?
Fine. Here we go.
And
Yeah. So yeah, I think you're right. Just the nature of the work situation kind of forces you into a little fake family situation. Right.
Yeah. And I feel like too, as far as dance is concerned, I mean, I really have the most lifelong friends from people that I've danced with.
Of course.
Yeah, like to this day, people
Battle
are best
buddies.
friends. Yeah, because you just like you share an experience and you go through that, and it brings you closer together.
Sure. Yeah. Those are great answers. Thanks for that, Craig. You can find out more stuff about Craig. His bio is up on the website. You can do lots of things with the website. You can find out where our shows are. You can donate money so that all of our dancers and our artists get paid, and then there's costumes and maybe a truck to get our stuff to where we have to get it. All those great things. Danceintheparks.org. Click around. Find it all. You should watch more interviews. We've got lots of dancer interviews, our choreographer interviews. They're fascinating people. And we're on Facebook, we're on Twitter. There's all kinds of fascinating stuff going on. So go find us, and hopefully we'll see you at the park. Shows start July 23rd, so look it up. We'll see you there. Thanks, everybody.
Thanks.